Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Julian's Detroit Driver Blue. It's the end of Christmas Day, so Merry Christmas. If you did not see my Christmas Eve previous video, just wanted to do a quick one here as I go out tonight to see what I can get during the between the 10 p.m. and the 12, 1 o'clock time frame. Don't want to be out all all night. Kind of want to do something different. Want to start like a 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. kind of a routine just to see how that is going to work out. But a few things here. I forgot to talk about some of my quick successes here, meaning just wanted to briefly touch on the fact that I made my goal on Monday night. I'm sorry, on Sunday night into Monday. And it was amazing. I had a couple of long trips. I had one particular trip that we went from Westland. I'm sorry, we went from Van Buren Township out to Ann Arbor. No, I'm sorry, it was Canton out to Ann Arbor, and to the train station. And then as soon as I got to the train station and dropped the two ladies off, they were going to a play in somewhere. I forgot exactly where they were saying, but they were very nice. They ended up tipping very nicely, not phenomenally, but they were pretty cool. Anyways, set the destination filter to Metro Airport as soon as I was done with their ride. As soon as I set the destination filter, I immediately got a ping to DTW, which is Metro Airport in Detroit, or in Romulus, Michigan. Those of you who are not from this area. It was perfect. So it was a immediate long trip back. It was like a $29 ride. It was amazing. The guy gave me like a $3 tip or something like that. But generally, I did really good that night. And ended up getting everything that I needed that particular night. So it was the other night, the previous night, that just didn't have the best results. But I made just under 100, didn't make goal, and that's what kind of made the whole day kind of sort of like this off-putting day. Anyways, the destination filter is amazing when you set it the right way. When you're searching for an airport trip, you don't want to hang out in areas where you don't want to get stuck out there, such as my service area happens to be the metropolitan Detroit area, and getting not necessarily stuck out in Ann Arbor is not a bad thing, but there's like a lot of short trips. A lot of students like to Uber around and stuff like that. It's not always surging, so you have to get a whole bunch of small trips just to make money, unless it was a popular bar night, like on a Thursday night out there. apparently they do pretty well. Haven't gone out there and experienced a Thursday night, in that area yet, but I was told that that's a good area. I'm trying to think of the name of the bar. And I had been to it years ago. Years ago. Anyways, I will think of it and get back to you on this. Anyway, just wanted to get out here and make a video, be a little bit more specific about the positive things that have been going on. I had sort of a little bit of a setback with my phone mount. I had an apparatus where it plugged into a cigarette lighter, and apparently this phone mount thing is like a piece of garbage, because the tip of the plug-in part of the car charger, which is basically connected to this phone mount, broke. So now I've got like this phone mount thing buried in my, like, a little cargo area, jammed with different stuff that I have in that little area next to the gear shifter. I need to get a new phone mount, period. So I told the right individuals. My kids still want to get me. They're still present. They want to get me. And I said, don't worry about it. You guys are the presents this year. It's not that big of a deal. Dad doesn't need presents. It's the true reason for the season is the Christ child, the baby Jesus, of course. This is who I worship. This is what I'm about. If you do not choose to worship this, or to be a Christian, that's fine. Definitely not an issue. I willing to help. Would love to have all kinds of subscribers. This channel is not necessarily geared only for that at all. This channel is for anybody who's interested in rideshare and wants to know more about the Detroit market, and especially learn from mistakes of drivers, learn from my mistakes. Anyway, I got this little light, this little dash light for Christmas, and figured I'd put it to use and make this video. This is good for verification selfies that they want you to take when you go offline more than twice, I think, and you try to get back online. They want you to take a verification selfie for security reasons, which is really annoying. But it's one of the things that Uber does, that they want to make sure you are who you are or something. Also, it's going to help with making these videos and making videos as I roll as well, because it's not as bright as the light on my phone. That's really annoying and would get the attention of nearby law enforcement or something like that. And I'm not trying to cause that kind of attention and get pulled over during making a video or something like that. Anyway, I was trying to think of whether there's something else I wanted to touch on. So that's pretty much it. One of the things I know what I wanted to do. I wanted to answer the question, or at least throw it around, the answer. And I remember this from when Metro Airport and Uber and most rideshare companies agreed. They don't want you to, Uber does not want you to sign off while you're on airport property. So the answer to my question was, when or in what circumstances are you supposed to, I think the question that I asked was, are you supposed to go right to the wait lot and keep the app on? And if not, what are specifics that you can do? And basically the company answer is they want you to go right to the wait lot, leave the app on, and that way you can get into the queue. And they don't want you to go anywhere else to wait for a ride while you're on the property at that point. And the airport property is basically considered, basically I-94 on the north side, and to the south, you can see it on the maps. It's pretty much outlined on the map exactly what the 275 has basically the western edge of it covered. And on the east side, I don't know exactly, but I just know that, it used to be Middle Belt. I think it is Middle Belt, but my point is, this is kind of annoying because when you want to go offline, you want to go offline. So what I do is I wait to go offline as soon as I break north of I-94. And then I do whatever I want to do. I don't sit around and wait for airport rides. I don't try to stay in the queue or don't try to do anything else that I'm supposed to or that I'm not supposed to do on airport property. And that's the thing. They want you to not be on airport property and to try to pick up rides. They want you to pick up the rides from the wait lot. However, they had just put in porta potties, I guess, thanks to Lyft, in the wait lot area. So that's kind of cool. They've been there for about a week now. It's getting to be a long video here, but I guess the point is you can go offline whenever you want to, but I just don't want anyone. It seems like to me they'd send you an email if you kept going offline as soon as you dropped your passengers off and you didn't wait to turn the app off, until you left the airport. Border property or airport area, designated area. So anyway, I guess I'll put another question out there right now and do the answer for the next video. When driving to pick up a rider, can you cancel at this time? Or do you have to wait until the ride begins? I'll go into a little bit of why I'm putting forth that question for the video maybe later on tonight. Recap a little bit of a story that happened the night before last. So, I'm sorry. It would be last evening actually, yesterday evening. So, but right now it's getting to be a long video here at this point. So drive safe and keep your eyes on the road. make sure you get good sleep out here as well. And don't try to drive. Get your rests out here. Like, comment, and please subscribe. And send me a comment or let me know what you think. Peace.